Robert, many congratulations. A first victory here on the World Championship stage. Just sum up your emotions after a roller coaster there.
Proud, chuffed. You know, I thought I put on a good performance here. Probably not my best, but quite close. But you know, Niels played well, but I just thought I just had that little finishing edge, better than him really.
And that last leg was incredible. Niels on 76 after 9 darts. That 1-2-1 finish, how special was that at that moment of the game?
It's my favourite out shot. If I hit that treble 11, that double 14, I could close my eyes. It's going.
And Gabriel Clemens now in round 2. We know what Gabriel can produce on this stage, but do you view that as a real opportunity now?
Yeah, of course. I've beaten Gabriel before. You know, I've beaten a lot of the top players before, but now I've got the well, it's not so much a confidence, because I've always got confidence in myself and believe in my own game. But to show it out on the stage is another thing. But now I'm starting to show what I'm made of in probably the last 7-8 months.
And not only are you competing here at the World Championship, you're also battling to try and retain your tour card. How does that affect your mindset coming into a tournament like this?
To be honest with you, I don't really care. If I got to go back to Q School, I got to go back. But I'll break another record and do it again. I'll qualify from Q School again for 4 times. It doesn't bother me. No problems.
Robert, congratulations. We saw the emotion of that finish. And last time you were here, it didn't go according to plan. Was that all coming out in that one moment as well?
Oh, definitely. You know, I got absolutely barraged by the crowd last time. I was playing an Englishman, in all fairness, and they absolutely barraged me, but I give it a little bit back. Probably I shouldn't have so much, but you know what? You know, it's your first time on it. You want to show your emotion and give it large sometimes in the right moments. I probably didn't give it in the right moment, but now, this time, I done it at the right moment, and the crowd were absolutely brilliant for me, in all fairness.
Because this was like a second chance for you, do you feel that you're on almost like a freebie because you weren't here?
No, absolutely not. I think that I deserved to be. I was very unlucky not to be in there through the Pro Tour Order of Merit. Anyway, but losing by 500 quid, you know, it was traumatising. I went home and I didn't know what to do for a couple of days. It was just so frustrating, thinking of how well I've been playing, and I'm qualified for the World Championship. I've just missed out. Frustrating is the word.
That match against Gabriel is going to be the match of your career because of everything that it means. How do you approach that? Do you give it large to him on there, or do you try and keep the emotions in check during the game?
I do the same as what I always do. I just carry on what I'm doing, giving it large at the right opportunity, and probably, you know, just keep it the same as what I've been doing. I'm quite an emotional dart player, and why not? Why not give it a little bit larger when you have a big outshot and whatever? Why not? Thank you.
Rob, you touched on it there a little bit. What was it like getting the call to say that you're in and you're the man that's taking that last spot?
Well, Jason will tell you, Jason told me it's probably not really fit for air, really, what I said on the phone. But yeah, I was quite chuffed, to say the least. But my wife started crying, believe it or not, because she cares so much. She's passionate about what I do, you know, and what I'm trying to achieve for my family, for my young family. And yeah, I was just absolutely over the moon.
Does today's win really banish the sort of bad memories from a couple of years ago here? Because I know it wasn't a great time.
Yes, you know, it wasn't really bad memories. You know, it was, you know, in all fairness, I did play up to the crowd because they were giving me grief. You know what I mean? And a lot of people couldn't hear what was being said, and I won't repeat what was being said. But, you know, I took it on myself to deal with it, especially on social media, and I came out the winner on that, even after it, 2 or 3 months after, so that says it all, really.
Just on sort of Welsh darts as a whole, I think obviously Gezi and Johnny have been flag bearers for Wales for a number of years now. This year between them, they've only had 1 quarter-final in PDC major events. Do you think it's sort of time that we could see a new Welsh star sort of come into the fold?
Well, you know, I just take game by game, really. I'm not looking forward too far. I'm looking forward to the next game, but you know, if I play well, I'm a match for anyone on this tour, and yeah, they could be in trouble if I hit top form, definitely. No problems.
Rob, well done on that win. It's your first win on this stage, so do you think that will relax you more now when you face Gabriel in round 2?
Hey, I'm one of the most relaxed dart players out there. I'm quite chilled. I do my own preparation, my own thing. It's not the same as everyone else's, but I do my own thing, and that's why I'm probably. You can ask a lot of players and they won't say a bad word about me because I'm so chilled I just like to express myself when I'm playing darts, and I think that's the best way to be, really.
With Gabriel, he's defended £100,000 in this year from what he did 2 years ago. You say that you're relaxed. Do you feel like that's going to be such an advantage because he's going to be feeling that pressure with his ranking potentially dropping by quite a margin?
Of course he's going to feel the pressure on it. I know I've beaten, I think I might have played him earlier this year or late last year and I've beaten him. But, you know, every game is different. You know, he's defending a lot of money. So ultimately he's going to be under a lot of pressure, not just off me, off everything else. But yeah, hopefully it pans out and it plays well for me.
We saw last year that there was a lot of Germans that came over to Alexandra Palace to support their guys. If that happens again, I'm guessing that you're not going to care if you get a bad reaction or whatever. You've dealt with it before.
I don't really care. Like, I've always, even when I've played in Germany and the Euro tours over the years, I've had quite a lot of respect off the German crowd because I was sponsored by a German brand, dart brand, a few years back. And they showed me a lot of respect while I've been playing it. But maybe not the next game. No probs.
You touched on it there, the landscape of Welsh darts. You showed a lot of Welsh fire, shall we say, on the stage. They're quite reminiscent of Gerwyn Price, who plays later today. Do you have much relationship with him away from the
Gerwyn, yeah, we'd all got me, Gerwyn, Johnny. You know, you got Barry Bates, you got Richie Burnett. We all live within about 45 minutes of each other. It's nothing. We used to have local tournaments, and all of us would turn up to it. And plus, you got all the other Welsh players, which you got the youngster Kurt Parry. You know, he's a class player, and Kurt used to live 2 doors away from me. You know what I mean? So we had that fire to play each other almost week in, week out in local tournaments. You know, some of them were for 250 quid, some of them were 500 quid. We all wanted to beat each other, but as a close knit with the Welsh players, we are quite close, and you know, if we can help each other out, we will.
Obviously, you touched on the bit of a hostile environment there. Obviously, Gerwyn Price is known to come on the wrong end of it quite frequently. Obviously, you had a little snippet of it, shall we say, there. How is it having to manage that as well as focusing on your game on that stage?
Well, the last time I played that, you know, some of the stuff was vile that was being chucked at me, quite frankly. But hey, I'm thick-skinned. I don't really care what people think. I'm me. All I care about was what's happening with me and my family. I don't care what anyone else thinks. But it's not nice to have it. It's not nice to be on the barrage end of it, especially on social media. But when people find out that exactly what was going on, it's a different kettle of fish. They all want to be your friend, but you know what I mean. Unfortunately, that's what it's like being I suppose, as a sports person. I suppose, even a darts player, football player, anyone. It's all the same. But you know, to be honest with you, I don't really care.
Like you say you don't really care, and you seem to handle it really well. Would you have any advice for Gerwyn Price if he does come at the wrong end of the crowd reaction again?
You know, what advice can I give Gezi? At the end of the day, he's a world champion. I can't give him any advice. He can only show me advice, give me advice. I can't give him anything. The guy's been there and done it, you know, and I've got the utmost respect for him. You know what I mean? I know his children, I know his wife. You know, I can only give him utmost respect, but yeah, probably not play up so much. Yeah.
Thank you very much and best of luck.
No problems.
Well done, Rob. On your Wikipedia biography, it says you still work part-time?
Yeah, believe it or not, yeah, I do. Big up the Iceland delivery. Yeah. But no.
What do you do?
I'm a delivery driver. I work part-time as a delivery driver. Basically, my wife, obviously, we've just had a little baby 7 months ago, and I had to go back to work because she was on maternity. We couldn't afford to, you know what I mean, really, to have no one out to work. So I went back to work, and I've been working 50, sometimes 60 hours a week while she's been off, just to cover everything. But you know, that's, you know, it's my responsibility as a father and as a parent. But amongst all that, I've been trying to going away, play darts and everything, and I think I've done pretty well. Probably the last 7-8 months while all that's been going on. But I love my job. I love going out to the community and going everywhere. It's not. I don't feel like I'm doing a job. I feel like I'm delivering people shopping, and I'm enjoying it, which is sad, really. But you know, but I do enjoy it. No problems.